Callanish V is on the Isle of Lewis, Scotland. It's a wee bit of mission to find this site, and it's not far from the better known Callanish IV stone circle. This is one of several sites on the Isle of Lewis, which is home to one of the most remarkable megalithic landscapes on the planet. I'll include links in the description to videos I've shared of the Callanish standing stones itself, and also Callanish II, III and IV stone circles and a few other sites on the Isle of Lewis. Callanish V is set in this incredible moorland landscape. It's a single stone row measuring 13 metres long, including 3 large upright and 2 recumbent orthostats, situated on a northwest facing slope. The official record calls it the remains of a stone circle, but most archaeologists agree this was a stone row. 3 stones remain, standing directly in line. The Callanish complex wasn't just a single site, it was a network, a system, a vast intentional design spreading across this entire incredible landscape. If Callanish I is the cathedral, then sites like Callanish V are the quiet chapels scattered across the hills. Alright, how you doing? So here I am at Callanish V. This is a stone row or alignment. There's at least 3 or 4 stones I can still see standing. This one's a wee bit off the beaten track. I wasn't sure if I was going to find it, to be fair. From Callanish IV, across the road, past the pen, and then you've got the beehive, Callanish VII, the wee stone hut, and then up past that stone hut, you've got this incredible, in this setting here. Had to walk across this moorland, wee bit boggy to get here, and it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful, this landscape. So let's have a wee wander around this Callanish V. Professor Alexander Thom, the Scottish archaeoastronomer who spent decades surveying megalithic sites, visited Callanish V and proposed a lunar alignment here. According to his work, these stones align with the southern extreme of the major lunar standstill, a rare event repeating every 18.5 years. At that moment, the moon rises over the knees of Sleeping Beauty. The mountain ridge you see in the distance, her head and torso are usually hidden by the landscape, but for the people who built these monuments, the symbolism would have been unmistakable. I love this Callanish V. This is nowhere near Callanish I in terms of, beauty and visually striking, but it's these rugged and raw megaliths which I really like. Really kind of sparks the imagination to think what was going on here, what it looked like back then. Doesn't take much in the way of the imagination in terms of thinking about the prehistoric landscape, which wouldn't have changed for millennia, standing on this moorland. The stones themselves are quite small, and there's 3 main ones there. You can see a couple of others. Be curious to know how many stones there were. Initially I'd read, I think there was perhaps thought to be 30 stones as part of this stone row, and it could well have been a point for measuring the alignments perhaps, but it really is a beautiful setting, not a soul in sight, and it's an incredible, amazing, beautiful location here. These smaller sites weren't random. This entire landscape was designed with intention. Each of these minor stone circles and rows had a role and function. They feel interconnected and part of a bigger system. Callanish V may look simple, but it's part of a vast megalithic web built with precision, purpose, and an understanding of the earth. To me, the Callanish landscape is one of the most remarkable, powerful and beautiful ancient landscapes anywhere in the world.
One of the stones here, perhaps. So there we go, Callanish V. I love this site. Probably because there's no people come to this one. Not much in the way to look at. It's not all the kind of glamour of Callanish I, but definitely sparks the imagination in this one. Callanish V, stone row, and 3 main stones. We saw initially one the witches fell over, and this wee one here behind us. As far as I can tell, there's five of these stones. This incredible, barren, isolated, remote, windswept landscape. You can just about see Callanish IV in the distance, and Callanish VII. We have the wee kind of beehive, the wee stone hut there. So each of these Callanish sites, as I said, they're remote and separate, but for me they're all unified and connected. And it's these ones like Callanish V, proper megalith hunting, which are off the beaten track, which I absolutely love. So thank you so much for watching, I really appreciate it.
If you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe and have a wee look at my other videos from the Isle of Lewis, which I've included in the description. If you would like to experience these places in person, then you can find details of my private and bespoke tours of Scotland on my website, reppinnature.com. Alright, nice one. Cheers.